The Honors College every year awards two of our own awards to top students. And one of them is in the area of outstanding leadership and service. And the other is actually part of the university privilege that every unit has to name its outstanding senior of the year. And to present the Outstanding Leadership and Service Award, I'm going to call upon our Senior Academic Enrichment Advisor, Meg Marshall, and she is going to present the award to Jacob Gunn.
So the award for Outstanding in Leadership and Service goes to Jake Gunn. Jake is a member of the Honors College and is graduating with a degree in biomedical science and a minor in psychology. And he's in the process of choosing a medical school right now to attend to in the next few months. Jake is an exceptional student, a very engaged member of the Grand Valley community. In fact, he's the kind of person that you would see everywhere on campus if it weren't for the kind of Zoom hybrid life that we are currently living in. However, that hasn't stopped Jake. In addition to his studies, Jake has been involved in undergraduate research, working with Dr. Geenan's adult stem cell lab, and actually received a summer scholars grant for that work. He also had an off-campus job at Holland Home, offering care and assistance to residents on a multidisciplinary healthcare team, which, as you can imagine, will certainly shape him for his future in medical school. But Jake also made the most of his Grand Valley experience by volunteering his time for Habitat for Humanity and the Alternative Breaks program. However, we know Jake best as the long-standing member of the Honors Mentorship Program and the outgoing president of that student-run organization. In this role, Jake brought more focus and organization to our work together. And as kind of an unassuming, likable guy, Jake's calming spirit brought depth and intentionality to our work together. And when the pandemic hit in March of 2020, Jake teamed up with other Honors College students and leaders to pivot and offer online programming for our student body. This later included creative shifting to revamp the Honors Welcome Days, as we worked to welcome new honor students to Grand Valley while adhering to public health recommendations of social distancing. Throughout all of this, Jake never flinched. Actually, he continued to volunteer his time for hiring committees on campus, program reviews, conference presentations. This same posture of availability is one of the most notable qualities of Jake's personhood, and it is no surprise that his future hopes include working with medically underserved communities. We are grateful for Jake's leadership and service to honors and to the Grand Valley community, and we wish him well on the journey ahead. We are so proud. Congratulations, Jake.
Thank you so much, Meg. That was a super meaningful speech for me to hear, and it's just such an honor to be up here today with you all and to receive this award. So I'm Jake. If any of you have been mentors in the past few years, you probably remember me blowing up your inboxes with last-minute changes to our Welcome Day schedule in August. So I'm a little sorry for that, but I think they turned out halfway decent given the circumstances. So today I just wanted to take some time to say thank you and congratulations to all my fellow students. It's really been an honor to be your classmate over the past 4 years and watch you all grow and learn alongside me. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a pretty difficult year to kind of wrap up our time at Grand Valley and enter the real world. So I would really want to commend all of you for pulling it off. I've seen a lot of strength and resilience from the honors community in the face of this pandemic. Despite all the setbacks and challenges, I would like to take some time to highlight some positive developments I've seen from our community over the past year. I'm going to be drawing a lot on my time serving as the president of the Mentor Council, because that's kind of my biggest connection to honors. But, you know, the support and just all the positive feelings I've felt, you know, from the honors community have been universal. So over the past year, I've seen an incredible level of flexibility and adaptability from all of you. Despite the general uncertainty of this year, I noticed our mentors preparing just as hard as they always do to welcome new students on to campus, no matter what form that would take, virtual or in person. And I've also noticed a willingness to start fresh and improve. The setbacks associated with the pandemic gave us an opportunity to kind of take a step back and build back better and look for ways to improve. And I've been blown away by the creativity and innovation I've seen in all your senior projects and how you kept your student organizations alive during these challenging times. Unfortunately, even after this pandemic, there are going to be more tough times ahead, but it's reassuring to know that you guys are going to be the people leading us through them. Perhaps most importantly, I'm really honored to be a part of a community that has made such a conscious effort to reach out to one another and support each other through these difficult and often isolating times. In our community, I've noticed you all cutting each other slack, making the best of bad situations, and reaching out to those in need of a friend. And that's something I'm certain you will continue to do no matter what your next steps are after Grand Valley. So I would just want to encourage you to keep being your awesome selves. And lastly, I just want to say a quick thank you to all the faculty and staff at Honors for mentoring, encouraging, and caring for us. I really couldn't have asked for a better 4 years of undergraduate college. And, there's no one else I rather would have spent it with.
As I said, every department on campus gets to name its outstanding senior. And I think in the Honors College, it's particularly interesting because it's a senior from any number of disciplines that you've seen represented here today and many more. This year, our outstanding senior is Emily Hermann, who is a biology major with an environmental studies and political science minor, both. And she is going to be introduced by Dr. Rob Franciosi, who is half-time in English and half-time in the Honors College.
Thanks, Roger. I'm pleased and honored to recognize Emily Hermann as the outstanding senior of the class of 2021. In recognizing her, however, I'm mindful of how all of you students in the virtual audience have worked so hard and achieved so much during your time here. Accomplishments that in a typical year would be most impressive, but which in these pandemic days are indeed inspiring. For someone of my age, even humbling. Emily's achievements are, of course, her own, but what she represents as a graduate of the Honors College, I believe, reflects upon each one of you. Now, the easiest thing for me to do right now would be to cite some of Emily's academic and service achievements. The perfect GPA, the program combining biology, environmental studies, and political science, the presidency of Anchor, the new job at Pfizer. I could go on and just wish her well. But as my connection to Emily has been through 2 honors courses that at first glance seemed peripheral to her academic life, I felt compelled to recall her work in them. Yes, it reflects her formidable talents, but also her investment in the special kind of education the Meijer Honors College offers. Emily completed 2 of my courses on the Holocaust. One, an introduction to its history, the other, a seminar on how American culture has approached that history. In the first, we not only watched all 9.5 hours of Claude Lanzmann's documentary Shoah, but attended a lecture by Father Patrick Dubois, the priest who has heroically labored to trace the so-called Holocaust by bullets, the mass shootings of Jews in the small towns and villages across Eastern Europe. That talk was delivered the day after the mass shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. History again erupted during our winter 2020 seminar on American culture and the Holocaust, when, after having studied Anne Frank's diary, Emily and her peers found themselves under lockdown, living in a time of uncertainty and fear. In the roiling waters of March 2020, I tossed them a small lifeline. The major group projects were abandoned, replaced by pandemic diaries. This morning, I reread Emily's entries, which revealed a person, not just the academic superstar. And in reading them again, I was reminded of Kenneth Burke's view of literature as, quote, equipment for living. Isn't that what we hope to achieve in the Honors College? To equip our students with the intellectual and ethical tools to engage in ever-changing, ever-challenging world. For all that she has achieved during her college career, it is Emily's readiness for that world that most impresses me. The world needs her. It needs all of you. And I am most grateful for having played a minor part in her symphony of success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Franciosi. That was a better introduction than I could have anticipated. So I guess I'll reintroduce myself. Hi, my name's Emily Hermann, and I'm a senior and soon to be graduate with a major in biology and political science, or no, a major in biology, minors in political science and environmental studies and sustainability. I'm honored to have received the Excellence in a Discipline Award for the Frederik Meijer Honors College. It really means a lot to me because I found a home in the Honors College, and I think a lot of others in my graduating class can agree with that. The Honors College has provided so many opportunities to all of us, whether it be fellowships, faculty relationships, leadership roles, volunteering, community building, or even just making friends. There's an experience for everyone within the Honors College. Personally, I've been very involved in the Honors College since my freshman year. My first year, I started off as just a member of Anchor Honors College, or Honors Council, became the membership officer the next year and president the next two. I've been a member of the Honors Curriculum Development Committee for the last 2 years, and I was on the Honors Programming Board for this year, planning events for our Honors students. Through all that and my classes that I've had in Honors, I've been able to develop really good relationships with many faculty members. This includes Meg and Robin and Roger, who I swear I talk to more than my family sometimes. I've also created relationships with Professor Franciosi through those 2 Holocaust classes that I've taken with him. Professor Stark and Professor Serrata, who I had for my freshman sequence way back when. And Professor McFarland and Professor Greer, who I didn't even have for Honors College classes, but I found them elsewhere in different departments. I've also developed a relationship with Professor Fitzpatrick too through the Honors Curriculum Development Committee, and for all those relationships, I'm very grateful. And the amazing thing about Honors College is that these people know me. I'm not just a face in the crowd to them. They actually know who I am. I talk to them pretty often, so it's a really cool working relationship. And I think I'm right when I say this rings true for all of my peers in Honors as well. Faculty go out of their way to create relationships with and help students, and that's an amazing thing. But even if none of that were to occur, the Honors College and living in Niemeyer my freshman year is where I met my best friends that I've made during college, 2 of which are still my current roommates. It's hard not to make friends when Honors provides a community of diverse yet like-minded individuals. Honors students are driven and focused, but come from so many different walks of life, and I've learned a lot from my peers and my friends. I think that another awesome thing about the Honors College is that you start off with a freshman sequence that is potentially and probably about a topic that you've never studied before. That right there almost guarantees that your thoughts and preconceptions of the world will be challenged. But on top of that, the sequences are also super interdisciplinary. I think that it's a really unique opportunity for a replacement for gen eds because it doesn't make you less rounded of an individual. You just spend a lot of energy studying one topic and learning a lot about it. Even looking to the future with the new honors curriculum that's been put in place, I think that students will have even a better opportunity to learn a variety of different ways. And these immersive educational opportunities really change people, and it's definitely changed me. Overall, the Honors College offers a wide variety of opportunities for growth and development, both academically and as people. Through my experience in honors, I have definitely been prepared for the future through leadership and academic growth. And after graduation, I'm thrilled to say that I've accepted a role working for Pfizer. I know for a fact that the success I've had with Honors College isn't just a me thing, that it's universal for my whole graduating class. I'm proud to say that even after I've completed my time in honors, I know that the Honors College will continue to serve students just like they served me well. So I just want to say thank you for giving this award to me, the it's a huge honor. Thank you so much. And thank you for all your support throughout these 4 years.